Daily hello part. 2328 hello streamer hello chat. I hope everyone is having an incredible day, but if not then I'm proud for getting through it so far. Grab some water, get some snacks, enjoy stream and have a nice rest later. Love 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 /p/p/p/p.
Thanks, Ethan. Thank you for the 100 bits. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Hey, oh my gosh, hey, with 7 A's and 14 Y's. The hoodie? Yeah. Tommy by a different name. Look, chat.
Hello, how has your day been, Sir Owen and chat?
I finally managed to fix my phone.
Thumbs up, less than 3.
Hey, how's your day been? Good, thank you. Just did a bunch of work. Yeah, I finally managed to fix this phone and get the data onto this phone. So now I have a new phone. Just wanted to share that. More screen space, woo! Do. So, I have been, you can always assume that the answer to that is yes, Alton. So, interestingly, if we do this,
I hope you all have a great rest of your day.
I'm good. Hello. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. Yes, Esbeth, thank you very much for the four months. Let's go. W4 months. So can we have this instead? Good. So 6 months and 6 is the 18 days. I streamed my last ever stream on my Season 3 Hardcore World. What's your first stream I watched again yesterday? Despite my first stream being Ethan Law, you still refused to acknowledge my name for about an hour and called me Oak. Then... yeah, because I just took the first syllable of your name. Yeah. Oak it was. The orange gesture is here and sick. I'm sorry to hear you're sick. So that got me thinking, and I went back and I looked at some stuff, chat, and I want to show you it. It's gonna be real sickening because we have 2 chats already on this video, and I'm about to add a 3rd one because of my live reaction to it. Oopsie. Oh, that's two. Bruh. There we go. And let's in fact just take this and just do that. Why not? And also, I'd like to see me, please. There we are. Hello, it's little me. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of different... So, you know what? We're going to move you to a side where you've never been before. We're going to move you up here.
Hello, Juice Man. How are you today?
I'm well.
I hope you're well. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Also, sorry no Danish sentence today. Mindset isn't the best less than 3, but have a wonderful day and stream everyone. Less than 3.
Okay, so... I just wanted to show you this. I completely forgot I made this cinematic. Cars First is sending me. Yeah. So here's me. And this is Season 3, Hardcore, which I realize I don't think many of you have seen. We're not going to watch all of it, but... this will give you a little indication of what Season 3 was like. Oh, I didn't touch that. That was old me doing that. Killing Llama Owen. Yeah. And then there's me killing all of the dragons. Oh, here we are. I saw my name there. You'll be in here somewhere. There's Watermunch. There's Luan. Shameful. Sono Bird. Anyone had a different color name for a bit? How dare you? How dare you? Watermunch been here since very, very early on. I'm late. You're good. You're good. You're fine. I think this is near the end. No, not yet. I miss the greenhouse. I know, Watermunch. I know. Is me filling the greenhouse of water, source blocks, so that and then going and seeing Dan. And I believe, yeah, I flash backwards and forwards to me sitting down there and me showing you post Vitam, which I showed you yesterday. Which kind of just a neat little fun circle, which I didn't really, I wasn't really planning to. We're just looking at an old season of hardcore that I used to do. And then this. That's what we're doing today. Hurts to see that bit. And this is the season 3 builds. The beginning of my copper circuitry stuff. The greenhouse. They, them. What's his name? Johnson? No, not Johnson. What was his name? Jordan. The Void Furnace. And that right there.
Sometimes the inner voice is encouraging, calling for you to run those final few yards. You're nearly there. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. It will all be okay.
Oh, that bit hurt. That was hot. I didn't watch that bit last time I watched this. And then it goes straight into hardcore lore. Which we won't look at now. But kicking us off strong with hardcore Owen. Straight to lore. Yeah, that was a good transition back then. Owen was that was fire of past me. Whoa! Sorry about that, chat. You kind of saw into the ether for a second there. How do I get rid of that? Hold on, I'm gonna have to just and then there we go. Fixed. Done. That was pulling back the mask for a little bit there for a second, chat. You got to see into the matrix. Okay, let's quickly. So yeah, 6 months to go around about 6 months and 18 days. How are you doing today anyway, Funny Orange? I'm doing well, thank you. Just got a bit of work done and now I'm gonna play some hardcore for a bit. So here we are. Very good, eh? Very nice. Oh, look at all those little ants down there. Look at them all them running around. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to rename this into let's see, properties, rename, end overlay. One moment. I'm going to do this and change where it gets it to be this instead. So I should be able to. Lovely. Perfect. Voila. So now, obviously, if I start looking around, it looks a bit weird. But what I can start doing is using this as a basis. So let's start with the left side most one. Things I'm seeing are this here. This is a nice little like spot inwards. And yeah, the dog's ears are natural. And then it comes out kind of in like a line. I might go down and throw some more netherrack down to kind of act as waypoints for this left one. But look, this is perfect. See right here? This little island right here, that's the point just there. So that let's go do that one first, actually, as that's the one at the back. Oop. So we're looking for these two, I believe. It's these two, right? Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's that little triangle right there. And I'm not going to fly directly down to it. I'm just going to keep my eye on it as I back up. There we are. So here we are. I'm gonna just guess here. What did that other one do? Oh, you know what actually would be better? The old season looks so cool. Thank you. I hope that this one lives up to the name. What I'm going to do actually would make more sense would be
I'm in my hardcore world as well.
Oh, nice.
Building a little.
Building a
Wish
little.
me luck.
Building a little? Like a little what? Or is it just a little as in just doing a bit of building? I decided to read the last couple pages of my current book. That's fair. Oh no, yeah. If it's the last part of a book, it's probably going to be really emotional. So that was a really good indication that I completely did that wrong. What I'm going to do is take a screenshot of this. So, and then just keep that up on the screen so I can look over to the right. Next rat stream is tomorrow. This is true. Also, we need something a little bit more gentle. So, if you'll excuse me. Good. You're excused? I just get up and leave. Thank you so much. There we go. Now I can have these things on screen and I can see more clearly what I'm trying to do. I'm not sure if it's really will be a little bit, but yeah, fair enough. Wait, is Yen going to be seasonal? Sorry, I don't know if I misheard you. Not seasonal, no. I really love these streams, but it could be nostalgia me making remember that we had just become friends last time. Oh, what? The last time I did stuff like this? Yes, that would be about then, wouldn't it? So this is the point of this bit. So what I really want to do is... I weirdly love this shit. Yeah, bit of a dig. I'll take it, though. I'm joking, you're fine. Man, for some reason, I actually like your streams. I don't know why. I wasn't going to bring it up, for the record. Not too close to that bit. More like this way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to... Where does this end? It's more like... I see like a little diagonal. Is it really up here? That can't be right. Ends like there? Yeah. Ends about there. So let's curve this round. You know what I meant. I know what you meant. I was kidding. I was kidding. And then we'll obviously just have it coming along down here. And then it cuts through down this way. I have a feeling this is going to look completely wrong, but that's the great part about this is that that's why we're doing this. We're running with the wings this time. My thinking is that I can probably just outrun an Enderman because I run faster than them. So going from comfort stream to uncomfort stream if you keep that up. Let's get rid of this. And whoop. I'm kind of putting the horse ahead of the cart here, I'll be honest. That is definitely not the right shape. Let's see how far off I was. Boop. Okay. Oh, dang. Okay, hang on. I've accidentally gotten like a second line right where that divot is. It's not too far off, to be honest. I need to make sure that... Oh, wait, hang on. That isn't even remotely. I just realized how off the... It was definitely at 85% FOV. But why is the top right... Please don't hit that little bridge at any point you jump down. No, I won't. I won't. It's more like that. But like the top bits now aren't in line. I don't know how I managed to mess this up. My perspective should be the exact same. I think you're standing on that glass block? Was I? That doesn't seem to change much. I think it would be more to do with my FOV, but my FOV with what mod? It's just OBS. It's not an overlay. It's just like I've drawn it. Yeah, we'll use the dog ears. The dog ears are our reference point from now on. Did you scale it in Photoshop? It all looks quite different. I think I probably just need to do this. Hold on. I reckon I know what's up.
Heyo. Decided I can be a substitute for Danish sentence of the day, and instead it being Norwegian sentence of the day. A saying we have in Norwegian is I magen, which directly translated means ice in one's stomach. But it actually means something along the lines of stay in control.
Oh,
Play it
interesting.
cool.
Stay in one's stomach. That's cool. I kind of like that. Okay, that helps more because this little dot in the middle here is essentially the end portal. This bit right here, which you can't see on my screen. Hold on. This bit right here. Now the left side does need sorting. The back is fine. This bit here is fine. But it needs to cut in along this line right here and end. This bit's okay. Okay, good to know. Wasn't this the project you lost your... It is, yes, it is. It's not online, but now on the left. I'll take it as it was. As long as it's consistent with everything that we do. This needs to cut in this way. And it needs to end just in front of here. Yeah, I died and was like, nah, I like that project
Hi,
too much
Owen,
to give up on
your
it.
funny jester here.
Hello.
I have a question, not an orange pun. What
Sure.
color should I do my braces? I get them
gosh.
off December 22nd,
Blue.
FYI.
Blue. Blue's a good color for braces, I think. It's very surgical and clean. So move this. Blue is good. I think blue's a winner. Let's try going out a bit. There we are. Sorry that this will sometimes be left on, by the way. It'll be a bit distracting, but, you know, apologies. I got green. That's fine, Nick. There's nothing wrong with green. Hey, now listen. You can't start taking something that someone else said and using that as an excuse to get upset. I just suggest... Green is also a nice color. Green is my favorite color.
Just here to check in, how are you feeling?
Very well, thank you.
We're not too scared, are we? Feeling confident but not overly so.
Yes.
Good, that's what we like to hear, champ. Can't wait to see it finished all pretty.
Thank you. There's a long way to go for that. We have to get rid of all of these obsidian things. I'm really putting the horse ahead of the cart ahead of the horse here because I should be doing the I should be doing all of the obsidian towers next, but I'm being selfish and doing what I want. Okay. If I now take this and make it like that. Okay, it's this side here where this stops being straight. It needs to dip inwards rather than outwards and then curve in sooner. And this is a nice little thing line that I've done here because this is the corner. Because, yeah, that's the corner of that bit. I mean, I could move it a little bit more if I want to get it exact, which, you know, we might as well. We happy with this, chat? This feels like a good overlay, right? Like that. I think that's fine.
Where this stops being straight, my parents talking about me.
Did you love that so much that you put it into text-to-speech? Or did you... I don't know, what you would have done is you sent it and then was like, wait, that should have been... Oh, no, okay, fine. The Enter Time Machine. Oh my god, we're back to sketching the islands. We are indeed. This I think is pretty much... You can't really get that wrong. But this does need to come out a little bit. It needs to be more of a heart shape, and right now it is most certainly not. This is probably going to take several streams to do, by the way, so get used to this, chat. Such a familiar looking sketch, I know, right? I'm glad that I made islands from scratch. I'm glad I didn't use the same island. I mean, it wouldn't have worked anyway, because... the island's a different shape, but all the same. So nicely, this is actually the point in which the other one starts going outwards. So what we can do is follow this line here all the way down. And in between, this is where these bits are the bits that are going to be mined down. So that's going to be mined all the way down, which I reckon... Yep. Is not far to go. Much shorter than last time we did this. It was about 30 blocks to get down, and now it's 6. So we've essentially cut our workload by 80%. Which I'm quite excited for, because it's going to spend less time doing that. And that's what killed me last time. It was the hubris of that moment. Hello, lads. Don't mind me. Imagine falling, though. Couldn't... Never mind. Okay, so we want this to come out a little bit more. To here, I reckon. And then come in and then dip down... to here. I'd laugh if you dig into the void again. I would not. I would not laugh. And neither, I think, should you. I never make fun of you falling to your death because you keep bringing up the Iron Golem incidents. That was unfortunate. You did kind of have that come in the moment you started doing hardcore. Is this like more of a heart? I think so. Shall we see how it goes? And while we're here, let's place a little... Let's place a little guess as to where these two other bits are going to be. We've got this bit curving off. And then we've got the dog's foot. That's the constellation. These are like constellations. This is the dog's foot. And then it goes in. And my guess is that it is here and here. I'm going to do the corners. And so that would make this next bit here. Let's see how close I was. Ask here, but could we maybe have a question channel or something in the Outsiders SMP Discord? We have some question about it, but it feels too bad to ask them in rats.
Can we please name the island dog Winston Streamer?
Dog. You can call different parts constellations. Only like using mods, so pods won't, but free cam would help you a ton for this. Yep, it would. It would. You're not wrong. As would creative mode. Tristan, there is no Outsiders Discord anymore, unfortunately, but you can ask any questions that you like here. So this is my guess over here. Let's see how close I was, shall we? Okay, those are not the same. Oh, they both help me. Oh, come on. Look at that. Look at this bit over here. Right here. This was my guess as to where the corners of this island were going to be. And I was pretty close. I got this corner pretty much bang on. And then this bit needs to be pushed over a bit more. But I got the dog's foot pretty much bang on as well. Yeah, the paws pretty much bang on. Yo, Cedra Moon, thank you very much. What was that? I'm not understanding that by hoping streams and throwing money at people to make me happy. Have a good day. Also, we like an extra food. Or should I pass it on? You can pass it on. It's all good. Thank you very much, though. Okay. I reckon we've got that pretty much down, though. I want to inflate this bit a little bit. That's my job. Yo!
We're throwing money at people to make us happy? In.
Scott, thank you for the 100 bits. No, Ethan. Oh my gosh.
Bits?
We're going to inflate this side a little bit. And this is pretty much bang on, but it needs to start waning off. Everyone say hi to Joe. Everyone say hi to Avondale.
Hey chat, reminder to hydrate and take care of yourself.
Cool, fine. Sometimes he watches streams, you know. He was... What? Yo, VTuber the Fox. Thank you very much. This lines up pretty close. I need to inflate this bit and deflate that bit. So let's do that now. Okay. Let me pull up my screenshot again. Lots of backwards and forwards for this, but alas. It's the way it is, chat. It's the way it is. You were talking about something like a season 2 of Outsiders. That started me. How would you guys come back to a maze full of death? Kind of started me thinking that. That's why I'm asking. How would you guys come back to a maze full of death? Well, season 2 wouldn't have any of the same cast. those stories are over. You will never see those like characters again. What was it? I wanted to inflate this a little bit. Yeah, it would be a new group of people. Maybe some of the same streamers, but not the same characters. So that was that, and then I wanted to deflate this side. Not me currently in the middle of watching. Oops, spoilers. I didn't spoil anything. I just said that you weren't going to see those characters again, and that there is death, which, as you probably know if you've started watching it. Okay. And
I meant to shout IT, but let me resend ITT him. It's me, Look Extreme.
Hey, how's it
Sadly,
going?
I've been sleeping though streams.
That's all right.
I would gift some stuff, but my money's a bit low and I'm gonna buy some clothes. Have a nice day, Toe.
No worries. Yo, leader here, you hit it. Nice. Which one was right, chat? Was it this one, or this one? Did I need to move it a long one? Was it more close to here? And then this, I think, was more close to there. Which means I probably can make this shape now. This will be a very cute little shape if it's true. Do I have any more? I'd quite like some more netherrack. I say we do an O. Scott spin-off made like an episode of the Kardashians of him living off his super rich and famous presenter life. I'm rescinding since I got overshadowed by the CTS and this was funny. Oh dear. I saw some comments happening in my VODs channel comments today of someone being like, someone was like, wow, I can't believe Owen went from being who he is in Outsiders to this. And someone was like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh, Outsiders SMP, it's like this, that, and the other. And they're like, it sounds very angsty. And they're like, yeah, it's pretty angsty. And they're like, not everybody has time in their life for angst. And I'm like, it's just an optional SMP.
Yep,
you do not have to watch it.
I finished the book and I'm definitely crying at work right now.
Oh, no.
Didn't think this true help.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Yeah, you got to watch out finishing books. That's why I never start a book. Can't get sad about finishing a book if you never start one. I technically don't need to put netherrack down for the outer layers, but...
That was the most god he's annoying and lucky I'm friends with him smile I've ever seen.
I didn't say that. This is a little paw. This is a little paw, chat. This little paw was perfect, so we'll keep it. And it comes out and goes out and around. Excuse me, sir, please. Comes out and around. I am particularly bad at poker, this is true. So it's kind of a bit hard. I'm sorry to hear that, Stevie. Well, pull up a chair. Feel free to just like disassociate for a little bit.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me. I wanted to say something to you.
Just switch off.
Actually, I'm gonna do something.
Okay.
I know I make like a big entrance, but I'm spending 40k on it, so I might as well throw the 1k in there while I'm doing it.
What are you doing?
Yes, I'm talking about the lad.
No.
This is my 4th time redeeming.
Laura, did you just give up on trying to save money or save the channel points? I thought you were going for 500k. What happened? Even Crow's upset by this. Why did you do that? Let's see. Hold on, I'll do it in a second. I got the heart shape pretty much down, I think. And the dog island and the dog bowl. That's what this is called now. This is called the dog bowl, okay? This bit down here. That's the dog bowl. And then the dog's paw needs to come up more sharply and then go back down before it eventually trails. We're going to have our first spike in here. And then it's a long sheet downwards. That's a good connecting point. This is even more for someone like me who has to leave for work and is constantly missing out on hardcore stream content. When do you leave for work, Luan? I'll do it after you go. Also, I reckon I could just knock out this little guy right here. You can't see what I'm pointing at. I reckon I could knock out this little guy right here. We've got a perfect little lineup going on. You see that? I leave in an hour? All right, now I can't wait that long, I'm afraid. You guys have got to quit it, all right? He's so excited to be out of his home. He's doing his little dance.
Bruno, my boy. Hello, little guy. My bro. How are you, my mans? I love you, homie. Here are some bits for monking on. I'll thug if you get mad again like last time, then don't expect any high quality food in the future.
Goodness me. He's so excited to be out of his little cage again. Someone let you out of your bag.
I love the oven mitts in the background. Also, did you tell chat I saved Bruno from near death the other day?
Yes, we walked in and Scott noticed that Bruno was in Bagheera's bed being nommed on.
Bruno, we love you. Bruno for life, OG TV,
And he
Rat
saved
Pop, OG
him.
TV, Rat
He
Pop, OG
saved
TV,
him.
Bruno Bongos, OG TV, Bruno Bongos.
Ethan, you don't have to, please
Here
stop.
are your bitted from yesterday,
Ethan,
Lil Bro.
please stop.
I love you /P Bruno, so fun.
Who's the puppet, Ethan?
Can you hit the slay button for us? Hint, Owen is the slay button.
Don't have any ideas. We're not doing that. Stop it. We're not doing that.
Bruno, my baby boy, my shining star, I just purchased bits on a school computer for you. I love you with my whole heart. Cover your face if Owen is hurting you.
Don't lie to them. That's not on. I am not. You can't say that. Come back. Do you want another round of Able Sisters? Will that make you feel better? One more round. Just one. Not 5, 1. Go on.
Of course, I don't have to, but don't you do say that ever again. That was blasphemy. He is not just a puppet. Bruno, I have a task.
I didn't
you
mean
must hit the slay button. He called you a puppet.
I control you. You're literally my hand. I'm not...
Can we get Remy out to see Bruno and see how they get on?
You ready to see Remy? He wants to be the only rat.
Owen the butler Earl real.
Scott got him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, damn. Bruno's got hands. Stop looking at me like that. Stop. Can I go get him? Can he speak for chat for a little bit? Oh, you'll allow him that, will you?
We will see who saved Bruno from Bagheera next time now.
Oh, he's feeling feisty today. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Don't let him trick you, Bruno. He does not control you. You control yourself. You are your own person. You are a real boy. Now, hit the slay button. Do it.
No.
You know you want to.
Make you feel better? Good. Go on then.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Rémi. Je vais t'apprendre à faire la cuisine.
That's so weird and I'm basically each other even. It's French too. Make you feel better, something that you have.
I have got to teach you about food.
Bit weird, isn't he? terms of scrunkliness, you can really see the difference. This is how you make a rat cute. And then this is how you make a rat horrifying.
Bruno Remy is actually mind controlling Owen to be mean to you. You have to take out the rat to get your friend back.
Stop. Stop. Stop it. How many bits do I need to pay to get him off? Luan, give me a second, right? I'm just finishing this little saga. You must stop. Goodness me.
Would there be an application
Calm
for
down.
season 2? BCI saw Crow's season 1
Potentially.
application vid. I did not spend hours walking around
And what would be
Disneyland to find you a Remy
Just
plushie for you
curious,
to call him
cool
horrifying.
BTW.
You did a wonderful job. Thank you, Scott. It's a very nice gift, and we will occasionally bring him out so that Bruno can attack him. All right, say goodbye. Bye-bye. Okay, great. So glad that only happens once per stream. Yeah, this is the 25-year... What is it? What did that say? What did that say? What does that thread say? Yeah, this is 25-year-old. I just want to spend my time watching playing with rats. Listen, let's just move on. So we want to lift this bit up. No, we want to push this bit down further to be in line with this. This is fine, I think. And this upwards bit is fine as well. So we just want to level this out, this curve a little bit out. Does it happen only once per stream? What else have we got? We can do the ears and then come down here and connect this bit. We want to make sure we go underneath these 3 bits here, and then we got this. I'm actually going to take a photo of my screen. I think that will be better, so then I can just look down.
Why do I watch this channel? Why
Hey,
did I wake up one day and decide to watch a Blockman mine obsidian for hours straight and play with a rat puppy?
You tell me.
Why the heck do I watch this channel?
First photo check? No, actually, the first photo check was of... Oh, no, yeah, it would be that. Yeah. That's the first photo I've ever taken on that phone. Although it will look like not the first photo. Oops, I forgot this is still up. He's absolutely worth the bits. Thank you, Ethan, for the big support. Scott as well. Scott went to Disneyland and then got me a Scott got me a Remy rat. Spent hours looking. Very appreciative. I am in the rat skin. This is true. So now we want to have this come down in a line and connect this bit. Relatively simple to do. Done. And now we want to have it arc underneath these ones here. How is Disneyland? I've never been. It's all right. It's pretty fun, yeah. Coming a little bit to here, I reckon. What we can do is we can make a little... That was all before Rats and was even public, so I had to keep it hidden for weeks. You did. This is true. Cloud. Earth cloud. Earth cloud chat. No, Laura, please. Laura, no. I beg. And we can also have this one come out to this line here. Oops, no.
Bruno is my favorite Rats SMP character. I loved it when he blew up the boiler with a flamethrower and vanquished the janitor with his bare claws.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a really crazy storyline that they went with that in the end. What was it? The dog's belly. Yo, K-Fix, thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? So we're going to decrease the dog's belly a little bit. This is going to make no sense to the raiders. We're just going to smooth this shape out a bit. How the Ocarina song coming along? Kaminukas. I didn't realize you were here, Kaminukas. I'm sorry. If Onus one day vanished and we found us as a Bruno chair stream, I would not complain. I think that says more about me than it says about you. All right, thank you for that. That's cool. No, that's fun. Thanks. I'm going to try... You're de-dumpifying. No, that's his belly. That's his belly. I think we want to go like here. Have a fairly squared off thing like this. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for the raid. Hello, raiders. What were you up to? What were you doing? I think that'll do for the snout of this particular island. Shall we see how it looks? You will never get a full Bruno stream. Absolutely not. You will not get that. I need to remember to delete this photo after I'm done with it. I don't think that's in the right shape. Shall we have a look? Drum roll, please. Okay, it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. It's pretty bang on, to be honest. Thoughts? I'm pretty happy with that. I like the earth cloud. It's a little bit in the wrong place. It should be more to the left, but I mean, potato,
Owen, I have such strong appreciation for you right now.
Oh, what did I do?
I know why I watch you. Because I'm really difficult and confusing situations and times, you're doing silly things.
Oh.
Let's just say realizing the person you like is most likely interested in someone else is not the best to experience, but this stream especially with this music.
Hold on, let me read the rest of that. This music and Bruno in chat is really all I could ask for right now, so thank you, Owen. Thank you, chat, for making this more bearable. Oh, Stevie. Much love / parasocial, Stevie. I imagine you're going through it, and we raise a glass to you. We've all been there before. You're not alone in the world. Right. I reckon we can just connect these straight down the line here. Just maybe a little bit of waves back and forth to add a bit of character. This is going to be the interesting one. Trying to connect that with a swooping line. Yeah, it doesn't need to be exact. So let's quickly just get the camera back. Oh my gosh, the frame rate is insanely high with this. I accidentally switched to video mode. Whoa, I didn't realize I could record in that many frames per second on the iPhone. That's wild.
Time check.
Is a map for future SMP or some event? It's for my hardcore WOD. I'm shocked it's good. It's not. It was the SE 2020. Literally 2 going on 3 years old. That is not too bad for a phone. I would hope. Otherwise, oh, oops. Terrible things have happened to the world. Okay. I reckon we want to go like this. Underneath this block here. And then back on top. I'm listening in bed as I'm still sick and this house is freezing. No! Can't you turn on heating? I guess not with energy prices. One moment. There we are. Okay, so we just want to connect this up. When's the next rat? It's actually this one. We're going to raid into it, believe it or not. So that was a great question to ask. Thank you for asking that. Also, it looks like we can just do this here. Have it come up and then just coming back down again. That was scary. We'll see how close that was to it. We can get rid of this bit now. Oop. And then we just want to connect this bit all the way down. I would never use skip unless it was necessary, which is sometimes. Oh, that's quite close to the edge of that island, you know. There we go. Extend that out a little bit. Just need to be all the way there. All right, shall we see how close that was? And you know what? While we're at it, we should probably follow this line close to it.
Love the channel. Thanos for creating amazing content.
Thank you. Very kind of you. I want to have a little spike here, ending in a little upwards lip, and then immediately going up, 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 up. That's the technical term. It goes up, 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 up. Let's see how that goes for the next part of this. Up we go. Drum roll, please. I don't know. I'm going to turn my name tag off. Here we go. Boop. Oh. Okay. So, we want to, I think, inflate this one a little bit more. There goes 1,000 points into the void. What happened, Tristan?
Message incoming.
Yeah.
But not throwing.
Oh.
Chat. Cool and epic and awesome and rad.
Great. I could have been included in that, but never mind. Fine, whatever. You de-dumpified him? Who? Oh, this bit here. I guess I did de-dumpify him a little. Why does it not do the buzzing sound? Yeah, that was odd. It was different than last time. Okay, increase the belly. And then this bit up here, we want to have wing outwards. And this bit isn't even close. This line is all right. I don't think it's a terrible line to take. But this nose is not even close to what we want. Okay. We go down again and we try again, chat. Oop. You're using that phone so much. I'm using it every time I go up. So yeah. Oh, wait, whoops. Okay, well that complicates things a little bit. Let's go back to the nether. This is TNT machine and explosion world? Yes, it's not Rat world. Oops. Someone's message got deleted while making a TCS redeem, it looks like, so I don't know if it played. Ah. Yeah, you can't have links in the TTS thing, but it should still read it out. Oh, Dream SMP, I don't know why you got timed out for 120 seconds. What mouse and keyboard are you using? This is the SteelSeries Apex 7, and this is a Logitech Office mouse. Only the best. Oh, hi, Bobby. Is it nighttime, Bobby? We can sleep. He's so proud of his office mouse. I am. It's going to be a lucky day today, folks. We got ourselves a rabbit's foot. Funky music. Bobby just loved... Right then, well that's convenient, isn't it? Gimme. Also, Logitech. Where's the gravel kept? Here we are. That's not where gravel is kept.
So my dad volunteers for the fire department, right? In my town it's
Sounds like a
almost
joke.
all volunteers, so he already comes to my school a lot already because of false alarms, but now he's my school's volleyball coach. I hate it. He's enjoying his retirement, but please get him away from my school, thanks.
Hey. Try to enjoy the time that you get to spend with him at school. I know it might seem like lame and stupid that your parents there, but just you know, have a good time, have a jokey time with him, and try to have a more positive outlook on it, because it'll be fun memories to look back on when you're older. Duck food, no worries. The music's pretty funky. How's my elytra looking? We're halfway. Feels so much more serious. Sorry, I'll skip this one. That was the first time I'd ever taken that water elevator and not stopped myself before I hit the bottom. Good to know it works. Okay. Got ourselves some netherrack. We're first going to redumpify the dog. So let's do that now. Sci-fi songs. Hey, Apo. This is actually Carcassgarg, the people who make the music. This is the Epic Mountain, but it's the people who make the music for Carcassgarg. It's meant to be end-like music, which I think it fits the bill for pretty well. We're going to... Yeah, so what we're going to do is at the dip of the heart, which is just about here. These things are so much bigger when you're down here, you know. It's actually kind of crazy. When this starts dipping back down into a heart shape, which I'm going to do there, this is going to come down and follow this curvature of this other island just a little bit more. Just a smidge. Gives us a bit more breathing room next to the pillar, but it also acts to redumpify the dog. So wait, you're reading into rats today? Does that mean you aren't doing a VOD for this upcoming section of rats? Huh? It's not tedious. It's fun. This is like my favorite part. The plan is to outline all of these. It's not meant to be serious. It's not meant to be serious. Why are you throwing a fit? Being rude about my process. Thank you very much. Let's do a little... As if like this got taken a bite out of it. And then it just connects down like a quaffle ball. Yeah, see, look, I'm joking. I'm not going to try this. Okay, that would not end well. That would not be a funny bit. Okay. Batman man gets all huffy. Pretty much. Oh, golf with friends. Apo, wasn't that a simpler time in our lives? Remember when the biggest problems in our lives was the fact that each of us were really bad at golf with friends? Simple times, eh, mate? I'm bothering you to play it real soon. You'll have to twist my arm into it. Not because I don't want to, but just so I can find the time. That was the first time you met Apo. Yeah, it was. Apo and I used to play golf with friends an inordinate amount. I'm just throwing this down, like this general line downwards as a suggestion on how big I think this is going to be. But I know for a fact that this bit has a little lip just here. What are you doing? Oh yeah, I was good at it. So you guys would just take it all out on me. It was really funny. It was a really funny bit. Yeah, good times, good times. You should stream golf for friends. Perhaps one day I will. You literally lied to him one of the maps. I didn't win because of that, but I was already way, way, way ahead of the curve for that. I'm just like totally eyeballing an entire island. Just on a whim here. I really hope it's correct. Just to speed up the process a bit. Luan's made me paranoid that I'm wasting time by being too particular. Not entirely sure why this bit dips in here, but I kind of want to do a little... It's a little bit silly, but I kind of just want to have a little clump of earth here. Just in this one bit. This will be the smallest thing. So small that it's not even sketched. Yo. Yo, Haiku!
1 year of modding for you, boss man.
Goodness.
Wow.
Really? Wow. That is not even close to being correct. Hang on, I've made a big old mistake. Right, so this bit, I don't know what I started doing, but it's not even close. It's got to go way up there. This bit somehow, and I don't know how I've done this, is like so spot on. I couldn't have done that better. At work still just wanted to, hi Haiku, I miss you lots. Hope you're well.
I'm sorry for yesterday. I have decided to not make jokes.
Cobra, it was a joke. I'm sorry. You can still make jokes. Okay, I'm going to leave this bit out here, but I am going to take it up to meet this corner here. This bit up here needs to be moved along a bit. It cuts down too quickly. In fact, this here, ignore this middle bit. How are we looking down here? I didn't even bother trying to fix this bit, so I should do that next. That dog is still half there. The dog will always be half there. What are you talking about? All right, let's get to work. Sort of looks like a flat. Oops, sorry. If I don't make jokes, this is up to you. That's a self-inflicted title. That wasn't my doing. This is my favorite chat out of all chats. And I'm not biased, I promise. Okay, let's connect this island up. Enough for food. What did I miss? We made a tiny little baby island right here. This one right here. Little lad. It's going to be just a little whoop. We got an alien theme now going on. I don't know what's up with that. That's interesting, Lou. Pickle Baba. There we go. Let's just connect that up like that. I feel pretty confident that that's what we need. We can just remove this bit. And in fact, it's this bit that we're removing next. So just get rid of that. Play Christmas music. I will in December. We're going full Christmas in December. Trust me. Thankfully, this right here is what we need. Needed to get ready for. Go get ready. Go get ready. I'll see you later. As for season 2, because I saw Crow season 1 application video, that would be a requirement. Would that? What would be a requirement? Just curious. I lost trying to put it, so could you please answer it? You didn't lose. Oh, I see. No, probably unless. So what we've learned since the beginning of Outsiders, Nebula, you keep that chat out of my chat. You understand me? I do not want to hear about the football here. I do not. I could care very, very precious little. So anyway, since I need to just pause this. Since the last time that we did an Outsiders beginning of the SMP, the state of Twitch and Twitter has changed so drastically that actually application videos get hunted down when an SMP does application videos. There's a lot of negative concept of it. So until Twitter kind of have a bit of a renaissance and change their mind, like a little bit of a renaissance in regards to how they look at application video SMPs, we're not going to be doing application videos. We're probably just going to be hand picking all of our cast from here on out. Cuts out on a lot of drama, cuts out on a lot of work from us. So yeah, I didn't say there will be a second season of Outsiders. I said if there is, in maybe a year or two. See you later, Acorn. Dun, 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 dun. And voila. There's no applications, or there be but without videos. So, like I said, there is no Outsiders Season 2. There isn't one. It isn't happening. So I wouldn't want to say if there was going to be applications or not, because it's not happening. Like, and if it does, it won't be for a couple more years. Just asking if. I can't say. As in, like, I don't know. Ooh, I think that I'll probably still be watching in a year or two. That's nuts. Maybe. You'd be surprised. People tend to move in and out of Twitch phases quite quickly. I mean, that video that you saw at the beginning of stream was only 6 months ago.
Outsiders SMP season 666 when/J.
Yeah, that video that you saw at the beginning of this entire stream was only 6 months ago, and I'd say about 90% of the people that you see in that video are no longer regular chatters. They'll pop their heads in. So 1 year, got my own TV faces done. Yeah, me too. Hey, don't get sad. You started the joke. There we go. Hey, Nicholas, how's it going? It can be sad. No, you started a joke. On Twitch, I wasn't here for every stream, but now I am back. You did take a break, didn't you? Nick is one of the few returners. I should give you a special badge. Oh, wait, you've got VIP. Never mind. You've literally got the most difficult to get badge you can find. Oh, wouldn't it be crazy if I got given moments by Twitch so that I could have more badges? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? That is pretty bang on. How do you feel about that, chat? I feel like I want to elongate this bit up here. Like, if I can't talk about... Can I talk about politics? Absolutely not. Increase this bit up here, but that diamond, I think, is pretty close to what we want. Where are moments? I don't have them. Yeah, round that bit out. I think I want to make more of a, like, diamond shape here. Yeah, these islands are bloomin' massive. Okay, I'm just going to go increase the size of that. What is your favorite type of chip? You mean like crisp? So what I want to do is make it more... I don't know, like ready salted is good. But also salt and vinegar. I'll kind of just eat any, to be honest. If it's carbs, I'll eat it. What you'll find for me, chat, and what people don't tend to know is that I'm a very not picky eater. I'm very lenient. As long as it isn't spicy and doesn't have meat in it, you're good. Which I'm aware takes out a lot of things, but at least it's categories. I'm not going to turn around to you and be like, oh, I will refuse to eat onions. Or like, oh, I absolutely will not eat anything that has pineapple in it. Which is funny because I've surrounded myself with two of my best friends are Beckymon and Eloise, who are two of the pickiest eaters that I could possibly ever fathom. Aside from when he didn't tell me he didn't like Tang Fastics, and I got him so like spicy, like sour. I include a spice, but like when do you ever have dishes at a restaurant which are sour? You know, that's like a very specific thing, a niche. Even cooler than my freezer. Thanks, I'll take it. And me, who literally favors everything
Lemons
you avoid
with
eating.
Sugar less than 3.
Like sour and spicy are two flavor types, which I just don't particularly. I don't enjoy flavor types. What are you upping, Nebula? Is this what are you, oh, lemons of sugar? Lemons of sugar on pancakes is good. What flavor type is mint? I'll have mint. I don't know what flavor type mint is, actually. It's a really good point. It's a cold, spicy. Lemons of sugar by itself? I don't understand. You're just eating raw sugar. How do you... What, like you make a solution? Like a saline solution of mint... Of lemon and sugar? That's the most American thing I think you've ever said. Like you put sugar on the lemon slices? When you just eat the lemon? And... Gosh, I should have known. I should have known with you. It's always your lot, isn't it, Apple? All right, let's try this. There you go. Got it. I got it. What I want it to look like. That's what I want it to look like. What a lot am I? Listen. We don't need to get into specifics here. Okay, let's take a screenshot of what we got going on here.
How is Bigora doing? Sorry if I misspelled the name of your dog.
Here, that's a pretty good phonetical spelling, to be honest with it, but it's that. Don't have a go at North Americans when the UK has deep-fried Mars bar. Listen, we all have our atrocities. And I also wasn't talking about the nationalism of Apo. That's not what my comment was regarding. Okay, let's quickly throw this up to here, and then we'll go around. Just got some Apo, isn't it? That's why. You got me. You got me. Fair enough. So this little guy over here, I believe, in a strange turn of events, including this guy, are in the exact spots that they should be. Like, I literally could not make them any... I just threw them down randomly, and they happen to be perfect. So I'm going to connect them up with a little bit of a dip to the left as we go along. I love it when that happens. And then roundabouts here is when we want to, like, cut in. Nice. Good, good. But they're dried deeply. There we are. Get rid of that bit. Watermelon on salt in it is good. There's another person who's talking about watermelon with salt. Oh, if Tress was here, they'd be kicking off. I've promised Tress, one of our chatters, for the longest time that I would have watermelon with salt, and I keep forgetting to get it. Chat, you realize when you say I like XYZ with salt, what you just mean is I like salt and the flavor of the thing that already... Salt is a flavor enhancer. It activates the taste buds on your tongue that cause you to taste more deeply the flavors of what it's going along with. So when you're like, I like onions with salt, you just like onions a lot. That's all that's doing. What about salt on its own? That's just a taste of your tongue.
On the bus watching your stream.
Oh, nice. Oh, no, cool. Thank you much for the 100 bits. That was a joke, by the way. That's not the taste of your tongue. Salt man? Who's Salt man? Guess I like the taste of my tongue. Good thing too, eh? Everyone's become very aware of the taste of their tongue right now. Sorry about that. So this is here, and I think I want to come outwards. Oh, that thing feels weird in that time. Yeah. Do. Oh wait, did I? Oh wait. Oh no. Wait. I've done a goof. I've been a goofball. That wasn't the correct line. It's this one over here. Sorry, chat. We spoke about tongues for too long.
GTG, but I'll say this before, Amogus.
Nice. Good parting message. I liked it. Once again, just kind of eyeballing this one, hoping for the best as I come up and connect it around. Let's see, shall we? I think it's probably going to want to be more bloated in this direction, like more inflated along this side. So I'm just going to add an extra layer. And we'll see, shall we? Might have been wrong with that, but we can always undo it otherwise. Yeah, Among Us is going to be in season 3 of MCC, but don't tell anyone I said it. Scott's going to get mad at me now. He's going to be like, oh, and that was meant to be a secret. Hot cocoa? No, ice cream cocoa? Ice cream cocoa? Dun, 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 dun. There you go. Actually, I wasn't going to type it out, but I thought I would just because I now have my new favorite quote from your stream. Well, oh, and that was meant to be a secret? Sorry, chat, we spoke about
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep. Okay, I'm going to be quite bold here and just go for it with this side. Just going to assume that it's something like this.
You, hurrah, you, hurrah.
Oh, you did do it.
Awesome and cool and epic /P.
I thought you weren't going to. I was really expecting it to not happen. Having stream on mute and only reading chat out of context is funny. Glad you're enjoying it. So we can go over here now, and what is your favorite food ever, Owen? Oh, spaghetti bolognese. I couldn't, not in this time. My power was weakened. Glad you're enjoying it. Someone who said they had the stream muted. I'm glad they're enjoying. Yeah, I did, didn't I? I did do that. That was a really good spaghetti bolognese that one time that we made that spaghetti bolognese. This is a big island. I'm gonna, I think... Oh, interesting. Maybe this? See you later, Luan. Bye. This is a real shot in the dark here, chat. This is probably not what it's going to be. If that is what it is, I'll be impressed with myself, but I doubt it. Wait, whoa, don't say that to them. What are you doing? Don't say that. If that's what it is, I'll give 10 subs. But that'll be dictated on whether or not I go back and change it. So if I go back and change it, then that you're not allowed to do that. No, that ain't it, I don't think. Nope. This bit right here. It's not right. That is basically it. No, I have to go back and change it. It's not correct. Because... Also, I love that it just says Bagheera on the bottom left. Bagheera. Almost, though. Pretty close. What are we missing here? That is really close. It is. If this had been correct, I would have allowed it. But as it stands, also this nose needs to come out a little bit further, but I'm really surprised that that was correct. These two lines here come quite nicely together. I can connect this here. These two are way off. And this little diamond has got a nice point, an accented point right here, which I can use. Course almost only counts. Course almost only counts in horseshoes and something else. I'm trying to wrap my head around that saying. Right, well, what was that for? What are you doing that for? It's called being nice. Scott, would you count that as a gift?
Well, you got 2 off for not being right, but also, you don't tell me what to do.
In my own chat? You want to try that with me, King? Are you sure you want to do this, Scots Major? Time me out.
Hey Owen. I love your vids, can I get a shout out?
I can't give you a shout out, I'm afraid. It won't make any sense. Alright, everybody. Thank you for coming to the stream today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will next be live tomorrow. And if you want to thank anybody for this, you can thank Scots Major. A pleasure as always. Let this be a lesson. The next time Scots Major gifts subs, I will end stream. We're going to raid... I'm not allowing you this. I don't believe you've done this. Oh no, I won't raid into Pokemon because you'll all shout. Oh no, we're going to raid into the YouTube video. Never mind, that's what we were doing today. Scott! You and I are going to have a call after this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Schedule for the 22nd at 7:45. That is premiere. New Rats video coming out. Relatively short stream today, but there'll be a Rats one tomorrow. Maybe not, I don't know anymore. That's the intended effect. Alright, everybody cue this up.
Owen, how do you deal with hate on the internet?
You gotta just develop a thick skin for it. You will eventually, don't worry. I'll see you all tomorrow at 6:30 PM GMT, but I'll stick around for 15 minutes of stream. Whoopsie daisy, I forgot about this bit. Still gotta do a little bit of 15-minute delay while we wait for the premiere to work. No subs for me to continue stream. We're not continuing streaming anything. Does that mean that Scott now has the power to instantly end streams? He won't after this. Don't you dare leave. I've already started premiering the video, King. Don't ban him. Thankfully, this is my chat and I have full power. My mother will be particularly upset because she was looking forward to this stream. Code of conduct? No, I probably won't ban him. You can't use the mum card? I can. She's ill right now. She's stuck in bed. She was looking forward to hearing me build. But you decided to say you can't tell me what to do in my own chat. So this is what you get. Test my power in my place, in my court, my realm. I thought you were ending. I am. Just waiting another 14 minutes before the premiere. You should give your mum a little call. I will afterwards.
Streamer, what
Unless she's
happened to
asleep.
you first? Yesterday you were timing out people for joking. Today you're punishing us all for the sins of one. Is this your dictator arc?
Apparently so. I'm having a firm hand in my chat these days. It's apparently needed. Boop. Very sour orange. This is such a straight line. I hate it. Can I make it? I mean, I did bring TTS back to it. It was a show of good faith for you guys that I brought that back down. Let's see how this looks. You can't use my own mother against me, chat. Oop. He's getting them out while he can, chat. That's a good lineup. Thank you, Scott, for the 5 gifted. I also need to elongate this bit at the bottom. Okay.
To be fair, the orange puns took away our TTS. They deserve to never see the light of day again. Among Us MCC deal. That was a good one. That was a good joke. Let's try and is this the correct one over here? Yeah, it's this one here. I think I want it to end like here. I didn't realize that you streamed Rats on YouTube. I thought you streamed it here, then exported the next day. I'm not streaming Rats. Peeling very happy with today's stream, Mr. Orange. No pun from me. Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. We've got another 10 minutes until the next episode comes out. And we're quote-unquote raiding it. Okay, so I want this to stop at around about this point. And then this come down to like, yeah, kind of like, have you guys ever had, no, actually, it's like kind of like a lemon shape now that I think about it. It's not quite pointy enough. I've done nothing but watch Rats Twitch for the past, oh dear. I hope you enjoyed them. Before you end, I guess we won't be able to have our call as I'm doing the podcast thing, sorry. Oh, that's okay, I'll just have it after. If not, I'm coming around in a couple of days anyway, Scott, so I can just
half a sour.
Just have it then. Half a sour, nice. Clever. Oh, am I not coming around anymore, Scott? Alright, no worries. This is now worked. No, it's okay. If the podcast is going on forever, then I don't want to interrupt. I need to start my mic stuff. Oh yeah. Let's try and... this is close to what I want it to be. If it was just... I guess I could just... I'll leave it as it is, I think. That's fine down here. Okay. Good. Still designing the islands? Somewhat. We're now actually like placing down the blocks. Oops. Phew.
Yeah guys, the orange puns were rather appalling. IMSAD TTS got raised because of a few people, it wasn't very fair for the rest of us. Streamer was being very mean. Orange, you glad none of those were orange puns, haha.
They were? You literally said orange at the end. What are you talking about? Also, you missed the trick by saying raisins, as in raisins. You just didn't do it. Got the bag. My TTS is kind of fruity. There we are. Those not so cutting edge puns. So, thankfully we've got this little guy over here who I can use as... I have a new merch idea. Make Bruno merch, and like that Bruno stands on his back feet and holds an orange above him. That would be very cute. Plushies are a realm in which I don't even know if I can go right now. But maybe one day. Plushies are expensive to produce and big to ship.
Famous last words, Mr. Stark, I don't peel so good.
Alright, well, there we go. Are the islands going to be on the same level plane, or are they going to be shifting in different heights? They're going to be shifting slightly. And then let's go down to here. This probably isn't the shape of the island. It's probably more like this, actually. So I'm just gonna... like a hoodie that... Oh, a hoodie icon. I see. That would be pretty cute. And then we'll have this go down. Imagine the end would be a great place for space SMP. That would be pretty cool.
Orange, we amazing.
Alright. You're pushing it now. Like, that looks so ominous. What, like the one missing? Yeah, it is a bit weird. That's just an indication for me to know that that is a 1 block thick area. Boop. Boop, boop. There we are. I think this bit goes around here like this. How did you and Scott become friends? Beats me. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Look at the YouTube chat. I have. It's just a sea of people saying baller last I checked, unless it's changed. How long do you think you'll stream for? Another 4 minutes. I don't have any ideas on what you can get your sister for Secret Santa. I need to start thinking about Christmas presents that I need to get. You need to let us slow down. Let us down slowly. Streamer, we're fragile. My mistake. My mistake. Oh dang! That was bang on. Look at that. Sheesh. Look at that line. Very nice. Scott. Don't. I need it to now come up. I'm in the way of myself of seeing this. I just have to like guess. Okay, good. I reckon that'll do us for today. Boop. We've done really good progress though. We've done like what, half the islands so far? Nice 115, tough.
But I'm only 2 subs away from a nice 115.
Okay. Everybody's in the way to themselves. This is true. All right, everyone go click on this link. Luna client is good. I'm a Luna partner, so there's obviously some bias, but I don't have to say that. Okay, everyone. That's enough baller spam. Thank you. Now to time out anyone who says baller. Are you ended? Yeah. Everyone's thanks Scott. Everyone say thank you, Scott, for forcing the stream to end. Click on this link. Let me go and grab this again. All right. Premiere is in 60 minutes. Click on that link, otherwise you won't be able to see anything. Otherwise, feel free to follow me to Twitter and go to Discord as well. You're just like a cheat.
Wait, guys, what happened?
Sometimes.
I was gone for like 2 minutes. Why has Scott's gifted
Yeah,
subs
he gave a
gone
lot
up
of
by like 70?
He gave a lot of subs when told not to. So we're ending stream and we're going into the YouTube premiere, which you can go to by clicking on here. Thank you for coming, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. for Rats. Bye, 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 bye.